Hello everybody, I'm back again for another part of Let's Play Shogun 2 Total War. The Tokugawa campaign. Now, I've just cast my little eyes over the situation, and what I've done, I've taken all the excess troops out of these little settlements here, and I'm converging them down into Satomi, where they will then be shipped across to here. I'm going to converge all my spare troops into this fortress. To carry on recruiting a few troops every so often, just to strengthen the garrison here, so that if ever I am attacked, whether they attack through here, the Usugi, or down here, this fortress can pretty much be ready to launch the counter-offensive fairly quickly. So I'm going to leave this garrison there to counter this threat and move in on South Shinano when the time comes. All spare troops to here, and also we will start, as I say, recruit some more, so that this is the point of attack for this side. And then as for this flank, this is the problematic area. Now I am planning on expanding my forces up north against the Ashina, who at the moment I don't know anything about their lands, but my ninja will soon be having a bit of a scouting mission. But yeah, these are quite expansive, and by the looks of it, there's a few mountainous regions here which provide natural defences, but I'm not too stoked about having my forces trampling this far north. I really am not. It's almost like we're in no man's land, but it does have a bonus of sorts that if we do launch the attack against the Usugi, I suppose we do have another angle to aim for. The only trouble is that Date, of course, and the Usugi are allied with each other. It's going to make things 10 times more difficult, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I suppose we should really take things one step at a time, but as somebody has so rightly pointed out before, you know, you need to have an overview, a few parts, a few turns ahead, which for me is very difficult because so many things that can twist and turn at the moment. Thinking too many turns ahead could prove to be fruitless anyway. So everything has been sorted, and we're ready to end the turn, so it's fingers crossed that it's a good one. And having thought about it, I mean, it's quite obvious probably, but having thought about it, the Hattori are probably the clan that can decide whether I win or lose this campaign. Excuse me? My ninja has been executed? Dear me, he was about to go on a scouting mission and now he's been killed. Well, that's just fine and flaming dandy, isn't it? New clan arises. Well, oh yeah, you can arise over there, my friends, just don't arise near me. I have plenty of clans around here causing me concern. I also had a peek at the end of the last part that the Ashina, I noticed that the Ashina were actually also at war with the Usugi. And they're now also at war with the Date. So they seem to have ticked off a lot of their surrounding clans, which is good for me because they're going to be at war from the north, they're going to be at war from the west, and of course they're going to be at war with me from the south. And it's going to be probably a scrambling match between the three factions here, who can claim the most of the Ashina lands that are left. You know, it's going to be a scramble to see who can get there first. So I'm not too worried about the Ashina anymore because they're going to have their forces pulled apart from many different flanks, which is kind of funny, really. Shame on you. And I can't help but feel that I instigated such happenings. Right, over here in Sagami we're going to need a bow Archery Dojo, as it is called. So that between these two lands here, we can recruit pretty much everything. We have the Siege Engineers Workshop, the Sword School for the Katana, the Archery Dojo soon to be for the Samurai, Bow Samurai, and down here we have the Warhorse Stables and the Yari Drill Yard, so we can recruit the horses, Yari Cavalry as well, and also the Yari Samurai. So between these two lands here we've got a nice little military operation running, or soon to be running, once it starts churning out troops, but at the moment we're strapped for cash, and it's not looking like it's not gonna get any easier. Okay, he's now out of moves, so I'm just going to try taking out the whole army of this city and see. That's fine, right. Boats, where art thou? Miles away, right, come sail down here please. Right, so he's going to sail down, pick up these troops, and they're going to be shipped into this fortress. Okay, so as soon as they go across, I think that might just suffice for now. I don't want to recruit any more in here because, I mean, having so many defensive points, I've got a bunch of troops doing nothing there, a bunch of troops that'll probably be doing nothing here. It's draining, the upkeep is draining my funds, and it's really could be put to better use, I think. So I think we're going to stop there and leave it at that. Over here, another turn until the replenishments are done, and then we can move these troops up to here. We'll leave a skeletal garrison, or even no garrison, depending on what the public order's like. And start fresh right there. Now my main concern in these lands was there was no military buildings. We have a market, another market, and a gambling hall. Now we do need some form of scouting. Take my monk instead. Here he comes. Little legs, running like the wind. He's going to come across and do the scouting up to it's Hitachi, isn't it? God, the replenishment in this place is horrendous. How long till the roads? 2 more turns. It's a slow and steady process. They did get quite crippled, I have to admit. Alright. Gambling hall, I think... Market. I don't know if we need 2 markets down here. I mean, it's obviously nice for income and we are struggling, but I'm in 2 minds whether to build something else. But if I do build something else, what do I build? Is it really going to make too much of a difference having 1 military building there? You know, Katana Samurai building, Sword School possibly. I can't even afford to any of the elite troops at the moment anyway, so I think we may leave it. After all. Right, these are fully garrisoned, these are fully done. Probably put them back in here. Alright. Put my general back in there as well. They'll probably replenish faster in there. We'll leave them there for now. Okay. Yeah. So the next step really is just to try and take down Hitachi for as little losses as possible. He needs to get his backside moving. Okay, whilst all the while just keeping an eye on diplomacy, making sure nothing is amiss, making sure that I'm aware of what's going on, and see if there's any extra trade routes that are open. I don't think there is. We've got 4 trade partners, but we're struggling for income. 6,000 to bribe. Holy smokes, that's a lot of money. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably 10 archers there. 10 bow, whatever you call them, Ashigaru. If I get a couple of horses in this army and starve these guys out into a field battle, I think we could probably much take this with minimal casualties. Just mow down all their archers with my horses. It's quite tempting. But before I do that, I have to ensure that I'm 100% ready for the war. Taking down the Usugi. See, if we launched an assault on this land here and this land here on the same turn, took down these two settlements, that would be quite a pivotal blow there for them. Also that there, so sort of 3 settlements in this little area here, all falling in one turn, would be quite the blow. And I would be tempted to do that if it wasn't for these guys sitting between, you know, sitting pretty, causing me some concern as well. Right, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Ah, they move out of Kai. Kai is a very, very pivotal tactical position. If I take Kai, the Usugi can only attack me from one direction, and that's either through Kai or through South Shinano area, which is easily defendable, and they would have to throw their entire forces against my walls, which is a nice prospect, I have to admit. But I don't have the army to do it just yet. Right, let's take him up. Mr. Monkey, where are you? Right, let's get moving. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. It's quite exciting. It really is. So the Yamanouchi are weak here as well, so we could take that land with this army. I'm really beginning to think, should we really launch this assault on the Ashina? Look, the Usugi have taken one of their lands already. Holy cow, they're moving quick. They are moving quick indeed. I think if we take Hitachi and possibly Shimotsuke, it'd be interesting. It would really be interesting. This is turning into something else as this campaign, I'll tell you that much. How many are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get a few more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more troops into here. And then we take this army poof into Kai. We'll leave that army here in Mino, which is easily defendable. Then if we perhaps it's just this flank over here. It's just, that's the area that's going to cause some problems. Right, I think we're almost done. If we take them all out, still a happy place. Alright. Okay, oh dear. It's not what I wanted to see, but let's take a look. Who doesn't need replenishing? You don't need replenishing. He does. It's fine. Okay. Roads, one more turn. Recruitment. 7 turns. 6 turns. Monk, can you move yet? No, we haven't ended the turn yet. Alright. How many ways into Hitachi are there? Looks like there's possibly 2. Okay. You wonder what I'm looking at? I'm trying to look at 3 points. I'm going to base my defense against the Usugi in 3 basing on three defendable positions. 1, Kai is 2. Where could I position myself as a 3rd point of defense? Because if I take down here, then they can attack through here. It's quite the pickle. Anyway, end the turn for now. Oh my god! Okie dokie. Once again, my enemies seem to have troops sprouting out their damn ears. Right, can we demoralize this army? Yeah, try it. Okay, nice work. Nice work, fruitcake. I like it. Right, well, we're still trying to replenish here. We are now replenishing faster because the roads have been upgraded, which is nice. What I'm going to do is probably take out the weaker troops here. Let's take out the weaker troops. I think... God. What's in here? We have 1 bow, 2 bows, and a unit of katana samurai, so... I think we've got enough bows to be fair, so I'll replace 1 unit. Maybe if I take these bow samurai out, they're going to take too long to replenish. Take out a unit of horses, ain't very good in siege battles. Take them out. What else have we got? 2 turns. Okay, 1 more left. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Good. So they can stay in there and replenish. Nice and steadily. That's a full stacked army. Pretty decent army in there. Ready to defend against this. Which I did not expect. He was on his way to do his scouting mission and hey, they came to us, which is all fine and dandy. So join me in the next part when we shall see what the Ashina do.